Welcome back to the 3D Bot Maker Diecast Racing League. Here we are with the finals in the Classic Stock Car Tournament.
Man, I am excited for today's race. We've got some great drivers, some beautiful cars made by Nero 62 Custom Diecast. And just look at this weather, 3D. It's a perfect day for Diecast Racing.
I couldn't agree with you more. Let's take a look at the Classic Stock Car finalists. Up first, our leader going into the finals is Crazy James driving the 1976 Chevelle.
He had a lot of problems coming out of the last turn in the first round and even got knocked completely off the track. But when it came to the semifinals, Crazy James showed us what Shake and Bake was all about.
I still don't know what that's about, but Crazy James did set the second fastest track time of the 2020 season at 17.608 seconds.
Shake and Bake.
I still don't get it.
Shake and Bake.
Up next is no stranger to the 3D Bot Maker Diecast Racing League. He was a driver in the Lamborghini tournament back in 2018. It's Sub 4RA driving the AMC Javelin AMX.
Sub 4RA also had a rocky start in round one. He had to win a race-off with number 11 just to make it into the semifinals.
The semifinals are also where he started to really shine, setting the second fastest lap time in the Classic Stock Car Tournament with 17.872 seconds.
That's the power of amp energy and Mountain Dew. Up next in the 9 car is Dig Nation's Kevin Rose.
Are you sure it's the same Kevin Rose from Dig?
Are you trying to say there's more than one Kevin Rose in the world?
Yeah?
I don't think so, 3D. Kevin Rose was the number 1 qualifier going into this tournament, so it's no surprise to see him here in the finals. He's driving in a 69 Dodge Charger 500.
But I mean, you do realize there are people that have the same name as other people.
Do you know anyone else named 2D?
No, but...
Okay then, I rest my case.
Okay, moving on. Driving the number 11 Pepsi car is LJ Racing in the 1970 Roadrunner. He taught us in the semifinals that you don't need wheels to win a race.
That's right, LJ Racing showed us how to do the Pepsi slide.
LJ Racing ended up crossing the finish line 3 times in a row on his roof. I mean, how do you do that?
Oh, it's simple. Right foot up, left foot slide.
Not that slide, and no singing copyrighted songs.
Come on, man, it's the finals. I'm hyped.
Do you want all of our ad revenue to go to Drake?
Point well taken.
Speaking of which, if you want to help support the channel and look good doing it, check out the 3D Bot Maker merch store. We have some new shirts in stock, like the Diecast Rally Championship shirt, the Superman Stephen King shirt, we have King of the Mountain shirts, and we'll also have a new shirt at the end of this race featuring the Classic Stock Car Tournament champion.
A big thanks to everyone who's helped support the channel by shopping at the merch store.
And here we go, the drivers are at the start. We have Crazy James in the front row on the right, Sub 4RA on the left in the front row. I'm gonna say it one last time. Boogity, 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 let's go racing today, boys!
So I can't do the Pepsi slide, but you can do the Darrell Wall trip thing?
It's not a song.
Seriously?
Crazy James out with an early lead. Kevin Rose in second place as they round the second corner.
Look at Crazy James go. Let's see how he handles that last corner.
Here he goes.
Shake and bake.
He's clean out of that corner. And Crazy James will take the first race, followed by Sub 4RA. And here comes Kevin Rose backwards. I don't even see LJ Racing, but wait a minute, look at that time, 17.314 seconds. We've got a new track record in the 2020 season.
Wow, shake and bake, baby, shake and bake.
Hey, if that's what shake and bake is, I'm all on board.
3D, you're only beginning to understand the power of the shake and bake.
Okay, that's kind of weird, but look at LJ Racing assuming his racing position upside down once again on his roof. Let's see how that happened.
Yeah, the Pepsi slide doesn't work when you're in last place. Also, it's supposed to be right foot up, left foot slide. He slid with his right foot first.
Okay.
So he screwed it all up.
That explains it. Crazy James off to an amazing start, setting a new track time record. He'll be starting this race off in the second row. We've got Sub 4RA and LJ Racing leading us down in the second race.
If Sub 4RA can win this race right here, he should be able to tie the points up with Crazy James.
Sub 4RA in the lead, Crazy James on his tail. Here they go into that second corner. Crazy James passes on the inside.
Whoa.
An amazing pass by Crazy James. He's got a huge lead here.
Wow.
Perfect execution out of that corner.
Amazing.
And have another look at that time, 17.494 seconds.
Another extremely fast time.
That is some consistently fast driving by Crazy James.
In the words of DJ Khaled, another one.
Just look at that pass. Sub 4RA goes high on the turn. Crazy James hugs on the inside. Here it is again in slow motion.
That was a clean pass. I think Sub 4RA got caught completely off guard by that.
Yeah, he lost control after that and ran his car into the wall. Look at that points lead by Crazy James, 10 points. Sub 4RA in second with 5. Kevin Rose and LJ Racing with 3 points each. This race is very critical for the other drivers. They need to get some points on the board.
Yeah, so far it looks like a one-sided race, but that's what happens when you have Crazy James on the track.
Crazy James side by side with LJ Racing. He moves up to second place. Kevin Rose in the lead going through that final corner.
Crazy James with his front end up on the wall.
Is he gonna make it? And yes, he does. Crazy James takes second place in that race after getting his front end stuck up on that side wall.
I had a flashback of round 1 right there.
He got knocked off the track in round 1. In this case, he recovered and took second place. And look at that, Kevin Rose now makes the top 5 track times for the 2020 season. He is in 4th place with 17.760 seconds.
Kevin Rose making the Dig Nation proud.
Here we go with the final race. This is not the way I thought this was gonna go. Crazy James has a 5-point lead over Kevin Rose. They're side by side in the front row. The only way Crazy James can lose is if he wrecks and Kevin Rose comes in first place.
Kevin Rose in the lead. Crazy James passes.
He just needs to make it through these last 2 corners.
I'm worried about this last one.
He's got a sizable lead over the competition.
Here he goes.
And he makes it out clean. And Crazy James does it. He is your classic stock car tournament champion.
Say it, 3D.
No.
Come on, you know you want to. Come on, do it.
All right, fine. Shake and bake.
Say it again.
Shake and bake.
I can't hear you.
Shake and bake.
Now that's what I'm talking about. You could say that 10,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough.
Okay, I think that's enough, though.
It fires me up, man.
All right.
It rhymes. They're both verbs.
Okay, we get
it's
it.
awesome.
Here's one more look at the final race. Not only did Crazy James set the fastest track time record in today's race, he also scored the most points we've ever seen, 18 total points. He came in first place 3 out of 4 times, and then came in second on the other race. If he had won that other race, it would be a clean sweep.
You know, I was thinking Crazy James might be Crazy Jimmy, but I hate to say this, it almost seems like he's a better driver than Jimmy was.
Well, he did set a faster time and score more points. Wait a minute.
Is that Jimmy?
Who's that in the background?
What's going on here?
We're just getting word. Crazy Jimmy has come down to celebrate with his older brother.
What?
Crazy James.
Now it all makes sense.
And it looks like his Fiero is repaired after that tragic fire in the Ferrari tournament.
I guess James just couldn't let his younger brother outshine him in the 3D Botmaker Diecast Racing League.
A classic sibling rivalry, but man, they are both amazing drivers.
I can't wait to see them face off in the end-of-year finals.
Be sure to check out the merch store for the Shake and Bake Crazy James Classic Stock Car Champion t-shirt.
I've already got the Crazy Jimmy shirt, but I think I need that Crazy James one too.
I mean, they're brothers. They go together.
That's a good point.
So what's coming up next on the channel?
We'll be resuming King of the Mountain qualifying races. We're almost at the first tournament. And then in June will be the return of the DRC event number 3.
You're in charge of picking the cars this time, right?
That's right, and I'm working at getting something really special.
You've been watching the 3D Botmaker Diecast Racing League. I'm 3D Botmaker.
And I'm 2D.
And we'll see you on the track.